Hello everybody, I'm Tom.
And I'm Mom.
And today we're going to be playing one of our favorite games, the Quacks of Quedlinburg, from North Star Games, designed by Wolfgang Warsch. It won the Kinderspiel des Jahres back in 2018. We adore this game, and we're going to be using the Herb Witches expansion, but we're not using the Alchemist. Alchemist is not one of our favorite go-tos, so we're not using it. We might get into that later, we might not, but, and our ingredients we'll be using today. We've got the pumpkin, the crow skull, the garden spider, loco weed, toadstool, the African death's head hawk moth, the ghost breath, and mandrake, which are now forever going to be known as yellow, purple, green, blue, loco weed, black, pumpkin, and red. We're never going to remember the names. We're terrible about it, but we at least said it right. Well, I said it right once, so that should count for something. I don't know. But as always, we'll kind of teach you how to play as we go along. Let me get that put away. We'll get into, the Herb Witches, folks will probably want to know right away. For your copper, you can spend that during the buying phase. For every ruby in your possession, increase the amount of coins you have to spend by 2, and you don't give up the rubies. That's really nice. Nice. Your silver, you can spend during the scoring phase, and it is do not suffer any penalties if your pot explodes. That's actually kind of nice.
That's a good idea.
Yep. And then our gold is during the victory point phase. For every colored 2, 4, and 6 chip, as well as every purple and loco weed chip in your bag, earn 2 victory points. So if you have a very bad round and stuff's in here, like towards the end, that might not be bad. It's interesting, it's gotta be in your bag and not in the cauldron.
Yeah.
That feels backwards. But yeah, that could save you from a really bad round. Just my thought. Yeah, because it's for every 2, 4, and 6 you get 2 points, so that could swing. And the 2 that you are, at least the one you're going to need to know right away, is the crow skull, the blue. If a blue, or let's see, no, we start in our bags, and we're not starting on the alternate side of the board. We are just doing the plain old base version of the board here. So we've got the number 1 of the 3. 2 2s, 4 1s, and we have a garden spider and 1 pumpkin in there. The garden spider, as for each green chip that is last or next to last in our pot, we receive a ruby. Yeah, rubies are nice. We'll get into what the other ones do as they need to come up, or once we kind of get into the buying and need to worry about those. We play a little bit different. We play this. So normally in this game, everyone plays at the exact same time. We don't. We play this, one person goes, one person starts, the next person goes, because we kind of get into each other's turns. Like, you like Press Your Luck shows. Like, you like Deal or No Deal.
Right.
We kind of got into it, and we don't overly gamer it too hard of like, oh, you're this far ahead, or so it's... We play fair in that regard. We could do the round 9 thing where we both grab one out at the same time and open it, and we'll do that for the 9th round. But otherwise, we're just going to go back and forth. It adds to the game time, just as a warning, but I've always preferred doing it this way, even with other groups. Yes, it extends gameplay by a long shot, just as a fair warning, but it's, I don't know.
It just gives us something to me.
Yeah, it's a little bit more fun. But that's our humble little house rule adjustment to it. It doesn't change gameplay all that much, unless someone's staring at numbers a little too hard. Then play it like the round 9. But like even teaching it, it's nice too, because now during your turn I can help you with what all the different stuff is, and I'm not losing track of my own. So there's a nicety to it. But let's figure out who's going first. I'll just do one of these, and you go first.
All right.
It seemed like a fair way of doing it. All right, but first, you want to read the witch?
Yes.
Or the fortune teller?
Fortune teller.
Yep, fortune teller.
She says, the threshold for white chips is raised in this round from 7 to 9.
Ooh, in the first round?
Yep.
Ooh, okay, so normally, as we were about to teach you, the threshold for exploding in this Press Your Luck game is 7. It's 9 for this first round, thanks to Living in Luxury, the name. The name's on that scroll on the side. It's kind of hard to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. And then also remember, you do your flask, you have to use it before you explode.
Yep.
And so she's going to pick one out at a time. We'll place it to the cauldron.
And I start with a white 3.
So she'll place it on the board. Whatever the number is, that's how many spaces it moves. So she's going to put it there.
And a white 1.
You're at 4 of 9.
Yep. Here we go.
You're still safe, which is good.
1 pumpkin.
Nice.
Whoop.
Oh, there you go.
Get stuff organized
Yeah,
here.
I got you.
Thank you.
4 of 9.
1 white.
5 of 9.
Oh, I'm having a real good turn here.
Then you probably don't want to use your flask this early.
2.
You're at 7 of 9. Still technically safe.
Yeah, that's 2.
Yep. So normally she'd want to stop here, but...
1 green.
Okay. And I say she's technically safe because I know in her bag she only
1
has...
white.
So let's see, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. There is 1 chip in there that puts you over. She can't ever look back into her bag, but if you kind of count stuff a little bit, I know there are 4 1 chips and 1 2 chip, and if she's at 8, which she is, there's 1 chip in there that puts her over, so you could stop now if you want to.
I'm stopping now.
You're stopping
because
now?
I only got 2 chips left in my bag.
So you'd be a 50-50 of
Yeah.
it. Okay, but very good turn.
Thank you.
All right, let's see how I do. Let me get this
Good luck.
squared. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good luck to you too in reverse. Wait, no, that sounds like I'm telling you bad luck. Better late than never. Good luck. Hey, look, I start with my 3. And my green 1.
Okay.
All right, I'm at 4. 5. 6. Come on.
Oh, jeez.
Still at
That's something.
6. 7. Well, I know what these are. They have to. This is what it has to be. Yep. So I'm at 9 on the nose, and I might as well stop because I know my last chip is my 2. So into the round, we see whoever made it furthest without exploding. You explode if you draw greater than 7 in this round 9 of these white. What is it? Cherry blossoms? Cherry bombs? They're probably snow something. Does it say? It's somewhere in the rules. You don't want to draw more than white ones.
Yeah.
White ones are the ones that go kaboomy.
White ones are bad.
White ones are bad. And if you explode, you don't have a shot at the victory die of the round. But whoever made it further will get to roll it. And I do beat you by 1 because you don't use the victory point space that your chip is on. You use the next one. So I'm on a 12 and 2. Mom's on an 11 and 2. So I beat her by 1 space. So neener. So I'll get to roll this bonus die. And this lets me move my droplet up by 1. So now I'll be starting one ahead every single time. Now we check if there was any black ones. Nope. Obviously we didn't start with any. Green in last or second to last, which you have.
Yep.
So for that, you will receive a ruby.
Yay. Thank
You have 2 rubies.
Thank you.
Yep, no green for me. We don't have purple yet, and purple and yellow won't be available until rounds 2 and 3. Now, did either of us end on a ruby scoring?
I didn't.
Nope, same. Now, victory points. I think we're both getting 2.
Yep.
So we're tied together on 2. And now we go to the buy-in. This is where we'll go in turn order. You can buy 2 chips. They have to be different colors, and you have this top number here. Mom has 11 points to spend. So, your options for today, the red toadstool. As soon as 1 or more red chips are in the pot, each white chip will get moved 2 spaces instead of 1. It's actually kind of a cool power. Pumpkin is pumpkin. The black one is if you draw as many black chips as the other player, you move your droplet up 1. If you draw more black chips than the other player, you get a ruby and move your droplet. The blue is if this chip is on a ruby space, you immediately get victory points. The Loco Weed at a cost of 12, so you wouldn't be able to buy it anyway. But the number of spaces you move is equal to the sum of the indicated values of the white chips. So, like, if I had this out and drew the Loco Weed, I'd be moving 9. That's huge. But it's 12 to buy it. And then the green, which you already had, if it's the last or next to last, you get a ruby.
I'm going to take a pumpkin.
Okay, for
Please.
3.
And a red one.
And a red. So, yep. So you're spending 10.
Yep.
That's not a bad pickup. I have 12 to spend. It's early on, so that Loco Weed would actually be pretty nice. But I want to get more stuff in the pot. Do I just do what you did? Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna take a green for 4 and a 7. Oh no. For 12. Okay, I have 12. So I'm gonna buy a crow skull and a toadstool for my 12. Now we get to the an exchange part where if you have 2 rubies, you can refill your flask, but neither of us used it. And the flask, before you explode, if you have drawn out a white, you can flip your flask over and put that white back into the bag. It's really nice, but you don't get to use it after you explode, which is problematic. But to be able to get that back, you spend 2 rubies, or you can move your droplet up a space if you spend 2 rubies. You do have 2, but don't forget there is the buying phase lady, which does better with more rubies, so it's up to you. Do you want to move your droplet by 1?
Yep.
Okay, so you're spending your 2.
I'm spending my 2.
Move your droplet up.
You move my droplet up 1.
Okay.
There.
And now, yellow comes out, the mandrake. And that is, if the previously played chip was white, put the white chip back into the bag. So you gotta get lucky. You gotta draw white then yellow, but that's actually kind of cool. So we're in round 2. You'll go first. We now check for what are called rat tails. We call them ratatouilles because we just like thinking the little rat comes over and helps you stir instead of what it's supposed to be of chopped up rat tails in the cauldron. So it's a little rat friend helping us. So there are no rat tails between us. So say Mom was right here. There's this little rat guy sitting there. There is a rat tail between. She would have 1 rat tail where you normally put your rat stone out, and then you'd be starting that space, but we're tied, so we don't worry about that.
I went first the first time.
You went first the first time. I go first this time.
Yeah. Your turn.
Oopsies.
That's okay.
And here, I'll let you flip and read.
All right.
Please.
All right.
I never learned how to read.
This is, if your cauldron has not exploded yet, you may return your white 3 chip to your bag at any time. If you do so, the player to your left receives 2 rubies.
Ooh. So, as long as we haven't exploded, when we draw our 3, oh, actually at any time, we can put our 3 back into the bag.
Yeah.
And you can do it at any time. So you could already have 3 spaces out.
Yeah.
Put the next chip down and then put the 3 in. Ooh.
And it says a good neighbor.
A good neighborhood.
Good.
So yeah, I would end up giving you 2 rubies if I do that.
Yep.
And then vice versa.
Vice versa.
Oh, that's tempting. And interestingly enough, the way that we play, you're gonna know if I take that maneuver first. It's fine. It doesn't really. It doesn't. It's not gonna change the way you and I play.
Right.
But for those of you who might want to try our version at home, something to consider with a card like that. Like this might be a round to do the 9th round thing. But all right, so I do go first. I got my blue 1. It is not on a ruby space, so no points. Nil point. I know I use fancy. I'm at 2 of 7. I'm at 4 of 7. Part of me almost wants to flask that away. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm using my flask. I flip this over. I'm going to put the 2 in. I really want to draw that 3. Which is weird to say. But I want to use that power. 3. Come on. 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. So there's 2 in here that explode me right now. But I want to hold that spot so I can use that. Okay.
Good luck.
Now I can't look in, but I can feel and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 of them are bad, so I'm at a 33% chance. I exploded. Yeah, if your cauldron has not yet exploded, so I can't put that back.
Oops. Sorry.
It's okay. I go kaboomy.
You went kaboomy.
Kaboomy.
I'll probably join you here in a minute or 2.
Oh, probably. Good luck.
Thank you. Okay. A green pumpkin.
Did you say a green pumpkin?
An orange.
Did you say green?
Yeah, I did. Okay, and I got a white 1 to go with it.
You got the color right. And the number.
And a white 1 to go with the white 1.
You're at 2.
I know there's other colors. And a white 3 to go with the 1s.
So you were at 5.
1, 2, 3.
But the nice thing is you can do the strategy that I just failed to do safely. Because you can't go over. You would be at 7 on the nose.
And a white 1.
Okay, so you were at 6. Do you wish to use the power to get rid of, put the 3 back into the bag?
Yep.
But you do give me 2 rubies doing it.
I don't have 2 rubies.
Nope, it comes, if you do something, I receive 2 rubies, not from you.
Okay.
So.
Take you 2 rubies.
I thank
and the
you.
3 goes back.
Yep, the 3 goes back, but it doesn't say to push anything back, which is really nice because it says at any time.
I'll probably pull it out again.
No, probably, but you're at 3.
And a
Either way, you're doing better, dude.
orange pumpkin.
This is a very good round for you.
And a
This is a very good round.
1.
Early on, you don't get too far.
And a white 2.
Okay. So, there is 1 chip that can put you over. You do have your flask you can use.
I'm going to go for it. What the heck?
Okay. Because, yeah, you're at 5. Red. You wanted red sooner, but.
Yeah. But he didn't come out sooner.
1 chip puts you over. So now she can't use her flask because it has to be the previous played chip has to be white for the flask to be useful.
Well, I'm going to quit.
Okay. So I exploded, so I don't have any chance of this. You're further anyway. So, and you did not explode, so go ahead and roll the bonus die. You get a victory point. Good job.
Thank you.
Now we check for the black, the green, and the purples. Purples aren't available yet. Your green is not last or second to last. Does not matter. Did you stop on a ruby space?
No, I didn't.
And neither did I. We go to the scoring phase. Now I have an option. Because I exploded, I can either take the victory points or I can take the buy power. But I could spend my Herb Witch, my silver one, so I don't suffer any penalties. It's 2 victory points. I don't think 2 is really that worth it. That might be a better last round spend.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold off and I'm gonna take the buy power. So you get 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. So you are up to 6. And we go to buying. I went first, so I'll buy first. And I have 11 to spend. I might 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I'm gonna take a green and a toadstool. So, yep, I took a garden spider and a toadstool.
Okay, so I got 14.
Yep, you got a buy power of 14.
I'm going to take a much is a green one?
Green 1 is 4.
How much is a green 3?
14.
14. I'll take a green.
Did you take the green 4?
Yep.
It's the only one you can buy.
Yep.
Okay. So now we would go into the ruby exchange, which I'm going to spend my 2 to flip my flask. Thank you for that 2.
You're welcome.
My pity points. We'll go into the 3rd, where Ghost Breath comes out. And this one is, on a purple, total up victory points of all the spaces covered by purple chips. Buy up to 2 additional different colored chips with this amount in the chip action phase. Costs 9 to pick up one of those, and it is a purple 1. Not great, but if you get them early, it might be worth it. Okay, you'll be going first this round, and we'll have you do the fortune teller.
Alrighty. You can trade 1 ruby for any one chip.
Not purple or black.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wheel and deal.
So you don't have a ruby to do this.
Nope.
Sorry, dude.
That's okay.
Oh, interesting. You know something? Okay. I am going to take a white, or a yellow. You know, the white yellow.
Yeah,
the green pumpkin.
The green pumpkin.
It's the green pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Yep. Okay.
Or would it be, it's the green pumpkin Charlie purple? Because if you got the color of that wrong, his last name.
2 white.
Oh, the other thing I forgot to do is the rat tails. There is 1 between us, so I get Ratatouille helping me for 1.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
And 1.
So now all of your white 1s that come out will move an extra space. Like that one. Well, the good news is it only counts as 1.
Which is good.
Yeah. You're at 3 of 7, dude. I believe in you, dude. Green doesn't do anything special unless it's last or second to last.
2, 1, 2.
You are at 5. Reminder, you do have your potion, or you have your flask. There is 1 chip that would put you over currently.
I'm gonna
Okay.
do one of these.
That's fine.
Oh, 1.
Okay, you were at 6. There's still only 1 chip in there that puts you over. Because you have already drawn both of the 2s. So there's only
4.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You got her.
Yep, there.
Okay. You still going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I stopped at a ruby, didn't
That's
I?
what I was
I'm
wondering.
gonna stop.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you. You can, as I said, there's only 1 chip that puts you over.
Nope.
All right. Hey, a white 1. Of course. Green 1. A white 1. I'm at 2. Okay, how does this one work? The previously played chip was white. Put the white. Nope. I'm at 2. Now my white 1s get to move an extra space. Even there's only 2 of them left. I'm now at 4. Still safe though. That did not land on a ruby space, so I won't get the victory points. Alright, I'm at 7 on the nose. So I'm going to... yeah, I'm stopping. That'd be nuts. And we are at the exact same spot. Ties are friendly. So, seeing you went first this round, I'll let you roll.
Thank you.
Yeah. You get a victory point. I also get a victory point. So nothing happened.
Nope.
You, in the black, green, and death breath, or ghost breath. Ghost breath. You do have a green as your last. So you will receive a ruby.
Yay.
Both of us stopped on a ruby space.
Yay, got my 2 rubies back.
That you did. Okay, we go to the victory point phase. We both get 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Buying phase. And remember, for every ruby in your possession, you can increase the amount of money you have if you spend your what's it. And seeing you went first, you buy first at 15.
Let's see here. I'm going to take a yellow.
Okay, do you want a yellow 1 for 8, or do you want a yellow 2 for 12?
Do 2 for 12.
I'm taking the 2 for 12 deal. And I'm assuming a pumpkin, to go with a...
Yep.
Yep. And I give you the 2, yeah? The yellow 2?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
good. I just
yep.
wanted to double check.
Thank you.
Yep. And then sometimes... So our little organizers that we got and our... We have the fancier components we got off of Board Game Geek, not a sponsor, and our little trays and stuff we got online. So this normally doesn't... Some of this doesn't normally come with the game. We love this game enough that we've upgraded, and I love these. But sometimes chips end up jumping from one to another, so gotta double check. Even though we got the little dividers, so I have 15 to spend. I'm debating about a purple. Like if I do the purple 1 for 9, that would leave me 6. Is there anything cool I can do with a 6? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try it. It feels like it's a risky gambit going the purple, but I might be able to buy more chips.
Right.
And especially with that victory point one, where if stuff's stuck in the bag,
Right.
that might not be bad. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll try it. See what happens.
So, we go to the exchange. Do you want to spend your 2 to move your droplet up 1?
No, I'm going to hang on to them
Okay.
for a little bit.
Yeah, especially with that buying point phase, Herb Witch. It's not a bad one to hold on to. Alright, we're going to go to round 4. Once we get to round 6, we both end up having to put a extra 1 chip in our bags, which isn't always fun to deal with. Yeah, with our table, these slide like crazy, so they're gonna get kitty wampus a lot. We're sorry. You went, I went, you went. So I'll go first this round.
Excuse me. Alrighty. If you reach a scoring space with a ruby this round, you get an extra ruby.
Ooh.
So you get
That's really
2
good.
rubies instead of 1.
That's really good.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, rat tails. There is only 1 rat tail between us. You have a 4-point lead. Hello, Ratatouille. Thank you for helping me. He's up there just stirring away,
Yeah.
or he's in my wizard hat, like pulling my hair,
Yeah.
making me do stuff.
Yeah. He's helping you.
I got a blue 1 that was not on a ruby space, so nothing good. Yellow, which doesn't do a darn thing.
Nope.
A white 1. I'm at 2. I'm at 3. I've you-blocked this game. Hey, now my white 1s get to move further. Oh wait, I've already drawn 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm at 5. I complained, so it gave me that.
Lucky you.
Right? Oh, that would get me a lot of rubies if I stop right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 1 chip that puts me over. If I stop right now, I'm going to get...
5 rubies?
Nah, I get 3. One for the green, 2 for the ruby space. There's 1 chip that puts me over, but I got a lot of chips left. The green pumpkin, Charlie purple.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 chip puts me over. Well, it's not that chip, thank goodness. I'm at 7 on the nose. There are 2 chips that put me over, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be a 50-50. And I doubt I can get to the... Actually, you know something? I'm going flask. Because I can.
Yep.
Oh, uh-oh. 1, 2... I exploded.
Exploded?
I exploded.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. I had it coming.
Okay.
I pushed my luck a little too hard.
No, we do that.
Yeah, we do.
One.
Well, and we're recording it, so I'm trying to be a little more gutsy than
There we go.
normally my chicken S-word ways.
2 white.
I'm trying to keep videos family friendly. I'm being chicken poopy. Yeah, you know it's funnier.
1 white.
Yeah, I'm sticking with chicken poopy. It's funny.
1 white. I'm not doing as good as you are.
No, you're having it. What, coming up with words like chicken poopy?
No, with the white ones here.
I mean, I drew 3 really early.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Such a good pickup. 4 of 7. Still safe.
4, 5, 6.
So there is 1 chip that puts you over. You do have your flask. You're on a ruby space. Here's me trying to talk you out of continuing.
1.
There is now 2 chips that can put you over because you're at 7 on the nose.
And get a quit.
That's smart. You get to roll. Oh, that hurt. 2 more victory points from my mama. Alright, black ones, green ones in second to last. No. Purple. Of course, I bought one and I don't see it. That gambit is not paying off. Oh, and our ruby bonus. Yeah. None of us, neither of us are getting that one. So, go team.
Go team.
Go team. We go to the scoring phase. I hate spending this now, but I have to. I am going to take my 1, 2, 3, 4 points and the buy power this phase. It stinks. You get 3 this round. 1, 2, 3. So at least I brought the distance down. I buy first at 16. So I'm gonna spend. I'm trying this for 9. Plus, I have 7 left. These reds have worked out so great so far. All right, what you doing?
Let's see, I got 14. Give me a 2 blue.
A 2 blue for 10. You have 4 left over.
And a pumpkin.
Unless you wanted a green 1.
I'll take a green 1.
Okay. Yeah, nothing plays off of the pumpkins. We played a game yesterday as our let's remember how to play because it's been a while. And we had one that worked so good with pumpkins. It was blue that you got victory points if the number on the blue, if you had pumpkins out in your pot already, equal to or greater than the number on the blue. So you could get like up to 4 points if you had 4 pumpkin out. It was great. It actually worked out. For me, for you, not so much.
Yeah.
And then this game, we're making up for it.
All right.
Round 5.
There we go. Choose. Move your droplet 2 spaces forward or take 1 purple chip.
I'm taking the purple chip. The 2 spaces forward's really good, though. Oh, and I did forget to offer at the end of the last round, you could spend your 2 rubies to move your droplet up by 1. Do you want to, or do you want to hold?
I'm holding.
Okay. Now, move your droplet forward 2 spaces, or take a purple.
I'm taking a purple. Please. Thank you. Thank you.
Alrighty, you go first. You go, I go, you go, I go. You're on the ups, I'm on the downs.
Okay. 1 green.
Hey, not a bad start. Doesn't help. It doesn't do anything for you, but it's not a white one.
Yep. Oh, 2 white.
Don't forget, you do have your flask.
Now,
The flask does nothing for you at the end of the game. Every ruby you have at the end of the game will, or every 2 rubies get you 1 point at the end of the game.
I'm gonna flask.
You sure? It is early.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that big.
Yeah, it's...
1 green. 3 white.
You are at 5. Technically safe.
1 purple.
Of course, you draw purple. Currently can't do anything with that purple.
2 white.
You were at 7 on the nose.
I'm quitting.
Or are you going to flask?
I'm gonna flask it.
Okay. So yeah, it seems like a really early stop point. So, go ahead and put the 2 back in.
Probably draw it back out.
Yeah, I don't mean to talk you into it.
Oh,
Yes, I do. Let's be real. I completely mean to talk you into it. You're beating me right now. Oh, and I do get 2 rat tails. Oh, actually 3. Haha.
1 white.
So it's gonna go on the 10. There is now, let's see, you're at what, 6? Yep. There's now 1 chip that puts you over.
I'll probably draw it out.
Probably.
1 pumpkin.
Not bad. Still alive, still going. Come on, Ma, you got this. I believe in you. Push your luck. Push your luck.
2 yellow.
So, yellow is not going to do anything for you, because it's if the previously played chip was white, you get to get rid of it.
Yeah.
The yellow's risky.
2 blue.
Didn't land on a ruby space. So, nothing. Nada.
Nope. 1 white.
You are at 7 on the nose.
Yeah, I'm quitting.
Okay. Not a bad round, though. And I'm going to verify. Yep, 1, 2, 3. 3 ratty 2s. I got a pumpkin. I got a rock. I got a white. So I'm at 1. That would have been great a second ago, because that white one could have moved an extra.
Right. Green. White.
Yep.
Oh, mercy.
So I'm at 4. Oh my goodness, purple finally came out. Blue did not land on a scoring, or didn't land on a ruby space. It moves a bonus space because of the red. This puts me at 4, 5, still technically safe. I'm at 6. Ooh, there are 2 chips that can put me over. Oh, I really want to get to that ruby space. I'd really love to draw a purple. And I'm done. I'm good. I'm definitely further than you.
Yep, you do purple.
I get a 1 pumpkin.
A pumpkin.
A pumpkin. Blackout. No green and last or second to last. No purple. You get to buy, total up the victory points of all the spaces covered by purple chips to buy up to 2 additional different colored chips with this amount. So, but there's nothing at a value of 1 for you to buy. So it's not going to do you good. I get a bonus 6.
6.
I get 6. And I think with my bonus 6, it's got to be buy up to 2 additional different colored chips. Okay. I'm only going to be able to buy 1. Because there's not a 3 and a 3.
Right.
There's nothing less than 3. So I think I'm going to try to get the most bang out of my buck, take a 5. I don't know if it's worth it. Victory points. Oh, sorry, actually, ruby first. I got my ruby back. And then we go to victory points. Mom is getting 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm getting 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we go to buying. You will buy first on 16 points. And the quick reminder, for each, if you spend this for each ruby in your possession, your buy power goes up by 2 each. So you would get 4 more buy power. So you'd go up to 20. And I'd be
I'm gonna do
19.
That.
I'd be at 21 if I do it.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
No,
so
I'm gonna save them because I gotta do those for my flags.
Okay. Well, you don't spend them. You keep them. You would just get the extra buying power.
Okay.
And so you'll still have that for your flask.
Oh, okay.
So you want to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes,
that you
please.
now have 20 to spend.
Okay. I'm gonna take 10 blue
Okay. A 10 blue. You have 10 left.
and a 10 black.
All right. First of the African something 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 moth.
Yep. There we go.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna spend this. That is gonna give me 21 to spend. Part of me thinks I'm gonna take another purple at 9 and a yellow 2. Haven't been lucky with that so far, but we'll see.
See what happens.
Well, especially if you can combo that yellow with a red, the yellow with the red, that'd be great. Because if you can get rid of one of the white ones, and it comes back out, it would move an additional 2, which would be awesome.
That would be great.
It's a weird strategy, but we'll see if it pays off.
That would be great. We'll see what happens.
Okay, we're on the exchange. So I'm spending my 2 rubies to flip my flask. I have a feeling someone else is.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'll flip it here in a minute.
And as we go to round 6, we now each add an additional 1.
Go team.
Yep. I will be going first this round. I'm currently with 2 rat stones. And a barn burner. Mom leads 1914. I got a barn burner in Kakana. We don't even live in Kakana, but you used to have someone I worked with. Well, I didn't work with him. He called in, and he would always give me the score of Kakana. Wrong side of the state. None of our listeners really cared. He did. He wanted the Kakana score up there. And yes, Kakana, city in Wisconsin. All right, I'm mixed up.
Okay. After you stop,
Okay.
if the last chip in your cauldron is white, receive as many victory points as the value indicated on that chip.
Oh, if you can stop on that 3, that'd be great.
It says
The white blessing.
blessing. So
Huh. Okay.
there you go.
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, I got my green 1. Doesn't do me any favors. I got my white 1. I wish I had a red out first. Hey, a white 1.
And a white one. Oh, jeez.
2.
6.
I'm at 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Where were you getting 6? Are you cheating over there?
No,
Okay.
I would never do that.
I know. I'm going to flask. Hey, it's a pumpkin 1. So I'm at 3. Hey, look, there's my toadstool.
No.
Oh, and there's a toadstool. After I already got these white 1s out. Hey.
Now they come out
Yeah.
when you don't need them.
Well, I'm now at 4. This will let that 1 move an additional space. Oh, this is the combo I wanted. So that yellow, because the previous blade was a white, this now goes back into the bag. I'm down to 3. I got my combo I wanted. The exact thing I was talking about finally happened.
Yay.
And there's a purple. I'll be able to at least get a pumpkin for the purple. Uh-oh. That is... I'm back up to 5. There's 1 chip that puts me over, and you know I'm going to draw it.
Nah.
I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the nose. I'm stopping on a ruby space. And after I stop, my last chip was white. I will get 2 victory points.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right. See what mess we can make here. 3 white. 1, 2, 3.
Do you want to flask it? Especially with that white blessing power from the fortune teller.
Yeah, maybe. I'll do that now.
Okay. It's early, I know.
Yeah, but
Hey, it's like Mom's restarting the round.
here we go.
You know you're gonna redraw it.
1.
No, she only drew the 1. Okay. I got nervous.
2 blue.
Did not land on the ruby, so I won't do you any favors. Sorry, bub.
1 purple.
Didn't land on a victory point. That's not gonna do you any favors.
2 white.
I'm just gonna shut up about things not doing you favors.
1 black.
Hey, that'll be a good one. You will probably get a ruby. Oh, you'll get a ruby and a droplet, because I don't have a black one out.
1.
You're up to 4. Still safe.
5.
There is 1 chip that puts you over. And now would have been a good time to draw those 1s.
Yep.
Yep. They do not come out when you want them to. As my fun reminder, you want to end the round on a white one if you can help it. And you don't want to draw your 3, but you do. You're at 6. There are now 2 chips that put you over. Oh, and a red's out, so that will move you a bonus space. So there is 2 chips that put you over.
Now stopping right there.
Okay. I don't blame you. It's just the downside is you're not going to get the bonus off that. Furthest without exploding is me. Because I didn't explode. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I'm at 7. So I'm at the 17. You're at the 15. I get a ruby. Don't mind if I do. And now, black 1. You do have a black 1.
Yep.
I do not, and because you have 1 more than me, your droplet moves up as well. So you might as well put that one back in your bag. Green in last or second to last. Yours is, guess who's getting yet another ruby? And now the ruby space. That was a good round.
Needed those.
That was actually really good. We go to... Oh, I should have done my purple first. Victory point on here is a 3. The only thing I can afford with that is a 3 pumpkin, so don't mind if I do. Okay. Scoring. I got confused what I was doing for a second. You were getting 3. 1, 2, 3. I am getting 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've cut the gap. And we go to the buying. I have 17 to buy with. I go first this round. Oh, part of me wants to buy a 4. And I should be buying at least 2s for that victory point phase. If you have expensive stuff in here, you can always spend your gold chip, and that'll get you 2 victory points for every 2, 4, or 6 chip or purple and loco lead chip you get victory points for. So if you have a bad round, which you might, it's up to you. But yeah, 17. What do I want to spend for 17? That's going to leave me a leftover of 8. And so for the leftover of 8, I'm going to buy... So I'm buying a purple and a 2 green. You have 15 to spend.
I can buy a purple one, can I?
Yeah, it costs 9.
I want a purple.
You want a
Please.
purple?
I want a
Alrighty.
purple.
That's going to leave you a leftover of 6.
And a pumpkin.
And a pumpkin for 3, really? Because you could buy a blue 1 for 5. Because pumpkin doesn't really do you a darn thing this game.
Oh, I'll keep my pumpkin.
You sure? Because I know you put it in the bag, but I can put this one in and give you the blue.
I'll keep my pumpkin.
Okay. Hey.
So, it's okay.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Okay, we'll go up to the 7th. Oh, do we want to trade?
Yep.
Yep. I'm trading those in to flip my flask.
Thank you.
You are flipping your flask.
Yep, might need it.
No kidding.
You never know. This game, you
Oh,
know.
I do know. I've seen my luck this game, and it's not been good.
It hasn't been that great either.
Yeah. All right, we're going into round 7. I'm currently getting a rat stone. Can help from Ratatouille because there's the one between us. Mom's leading 21-20. And once she gets those into the bag, we'll flip the fortune teller. By that, I'm just going to cheat and look now.
Okay. You can read it if you want to.
No. Let you talk more.
It says, draw 4 chips from your bag.
Okay.
You may trade in one of them for a chip on the same color
with the next higher value.
with the next higher value. If you can't make a trade, take one green chip,
One chip, and
but
then put them back into the bag.
Yep.
Okay. Well, here, draw out your 4 first. See what you do. It is an opportunistic moment. Well, these two won't do you any favors because you're already at the highest of the green. Now, it doesn't say that the orange is disallowed in this one. So I would say you could take that 1 pumpkin and turn it into a 6. It is the next highest.
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
It's there's probably a rule somewhere that says you can't do that, but
We just did.
yeah, we just did.
Oh, thank
And
you.
here's the thing: if I draw a pumpkin, I can do the same thing.
That's right.
Yes! Oh, I'm happy. I'm nice to my mom. Oh, it works out in my favor today.
Here we go.
And I like how I just killed all karma that I just had by acknowledging the good luck. Yes, I did it for karma! And yeah, now my karma's bad. Yep. I don't know why I just steamrolled over that, but yeah, I have 1 redstone. So,
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
1 green.
Yep, right there.
Make sure I was putting it on the right side of the thingy.
Perfect.
Huh?
Yeah, you got it.
1 pumpkin.
Yeah. When the droplet gets further, I understand.
6 pumpkin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh. This is a good round.
1 white.
It was a good round. It's all over now.
1 pumpkin.
You remember how I was giving you a hard time about buying that 1 pumpkin? And that was probably the 1 pumpkin that popped up.
2, 1, 2.
Okay.
Yellow.
So the yellow would be if the previous played chip was white.
Yep.
So,
Which?
nope.
1 white.
Sadly, it doesn't work the other way around.
Nope. Doesn't work that way.
Nope.
1 red.
But now the 1 whites aren't near, they'll move further. They're still bad, but
1 white.
so yep, moves a bonus space. 3
1 white.
moves a bonus space. You were at 4, still safe.
2 white. So it moves 3.
No, it's only the white 1 chip moves.
2.
So you were at 6. There is 2 chips that put you over. You do have a flask.
2 blue.
Ooh, and it landed on a ruby space. You get 2 victory points.
Yay.
All right. So as we continue, you have 2 chips that put you over. You were at 7 on the nose.
I'm gonna quit.
That's a really good round, though. Good job.
Thank you.
Very good job. Yeah, you stopped on the 20 and 6. Okay, I drew my blue 1. Doesn't do me nothing. Nothing. And my purple, not on a victory point space, so it does
Nothing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He did something.
He did. He did something. Wait, I opened the same as you. 2 that weren't white, and then the 6, and then a white one. If I draw 1 pumpkin here. Nope. 1, 2. So I'm at 4. I'm technically safe. Did not land on the ruby. Now I wish I flasked. It moves an extra space. I'm at 5. Still technically safe. That would have been good so much earlier ago. I'm coming for you.
Yep.
Oh, stopping there. Well, let's see. I am safe though, but stopping now, I'm getting 2 rubies, which would be great. But nah, I need a kit. So this is the part where I say normally you don't pay attention to people's numbers, and I just did the thing I'm not supposed to do. My apologies. It moves a bonus space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 2 chips put me over. I could flask that away. Oh, do I though?
It's up to you.
Yeah, okay. It's probably a bad call. But I'm flasking.
You flasking?
I'm flasking. Well. Does that put me over? No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 7 on the nose. Yeah, I'm stopping. The good news, I do know I'm 1 space further.
Yep.
I get a ruby. Ruby, ruby, ruby. You did not draw your black this turn. Nope. Don't have green in last or second to last for either of us. And purple. You did not draw your purple. I do have a purple in the 4 position, so I'm going to do that to buy a 1 green. Don't mind if I do. Ruby spaces. Nothing for either of us. And victory points. I think we're both getting 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll have a rat tail between us. Still. Buying. You have 20 to spend.
Okie dokie.
I have 21 to spend.
How much are there? 12 for the flower ones?
Yeah. Yeah, you want a loco weed for 12?
Yep.
Okay, that's going to leave you 8 left over. You could buy a 2 green, you could buy a 1 yellow.
And I'll buy a 1 yellow.
Okay.
Please.
There you go. Yeah, I like the loco weed call. I've got 21 to spend. So this is going to leave me a leftover of 9. Yeah, I'm gonna take the 2 green. It's not bad. I like the call for the loco weed.
Just something different.
Yeah, and you typically, so loco weed was introduced in the Herb Witches, and you and I have played a lot of this game, but it's not one that we tend to buy often.
No.
It does get avoided by us. It's strange. There's no number on it. The number always depends on a certain condition. This one is the number of white that have been out before it plays. So the number of spaces to move is equal to the sum of the indicated values of the white chips in your cauldron, but at least 1 space. Yeah, because you have to put the loco weed down. It'd be kind of cool if you draw the loco weed before a white comes out. Yeah. You just put it back in the bag.
Yep.
But that'd probably be a little overpowered.
Yep.
I don't have enough rubies to flip my flask, which is a bummer. And we go to round 8 where I go first. Ooh.
Choose. Take 1 black chip or any 1 2 chip or 3 rubies.
And I'm first player, so I'm going to have to pick first. Oh, the black chip would be nice, but we're late in the game, so the rubies would get victory points at the end. The 2 chip would be nice. Yeah, actually, I'm going to take a blue 2 chip. So, are you taking 3 rubies, a black chip, or any 2 chip?
I'm taking the black chip.
Alrighty. And I go first.
Yep, you go first.
Rat stones between us. There are 2. Playing from behind. Well, there's my purple. That does me no favors. There's a 2. White. Blue 1. That does nothing. A purple 1. That might do something. But I would need another purple down the road. Another purple. Now, I needed it further down the road. Pumpkin. So I'm still at 2 of 7. A white wasn't played prior, so that won't do anything. Oh, hey! It is on a ruby space. I will get a victory point. Don't mind if I do. Now white ones will move a bonus space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm still only at 2.
Good job.
It moves a bonus space. I'm at 3. I'm at 4. Still technically safe. Loco Weed. This will move 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's by the number of white equal to the sum of the indicated values of the white chips. Okay, so it is 4. That's cool. Still safe at 4. Red don't matter there. Now I'm no longer safe. There is, let's see, I'm at 5. There's 1 chip that puts me over, and I have a lot left, but I know my luck. There is now 2 chips that put me over. Oh, do I do it?
You can do it, come on.
But I don't know if I want to. Oh, you bully. No, you're fine. Oh, there's a lot of chips left. Okay. I'm done. I can't do it. I'm done.
You jumped.
It was a really good round, and that's gonna get me a ruby, so I gotta be done. I'll be able to get my flask going into the next. That's a good early pull. Now all your white ones will move you a bonus space.
4.
Yep.
2, 3, 4.
Very nicely done. Ooh.
1.
And it moves a bonus space because of the toadstool. You were at 1. I was already holding 1 before it came out. I don't know why I was cheating you 1.
You knew.
I knew. Alright, so the black one, you are going to, at the end of the round, you're going to get a ruby, and your droplet will move up for 1 more. Won't give you 2 droplets. It's only if you have more than I do.
I know.
That look, though. Well, you gave me the look like, Mom, I'm going to do what I want. If I want 2 rubies and 2 droplets, are you going to give me 2 rubies, 2 droplets?
Nah. I know.
You are at 3 of 7.
I'll stop making faces now.
You're fine. Hey, that's at least going to get you a pumpkin. And I willed the pumpkin into existence by talking about it. Yeah, I'm convinced. You're still at 3. You are still safe. Well, you now have 7 worth of purple. That will move a bonus space. You were at 4. You are still safe.
Thank you.
And because that is yellow, this goes back into the bag. You were down to 3 again. That's a perfect pull. That will move 3 spaces. That yellow actually cost you a move on that loco weed. So the loco weed cost you a space.
1 white.
And it moves a second because of the red that's already out. So you're at 4. You are still safe. You're cruising. So it moves a bonus space. There is now 1 chip that puts you over.
2 blue.
No bonus as it didn't land on a ruby.
Yeah, that's right
Yep.
there.
You gonna keep going? It's 1 chip that puts you over right now.
2 blue.
And you will actually get something out of that. that's a 2 blue you said? Mm-hmm. Because it landed on a ruby space, you get 2 victory points. Good job. Your blues are working out for you.
Trying to count how many I have left in here.
Yeah, because there's 1 that puts you over. And it's your 3 that'll put you over. But keep in mind, you do. Oh, you already drew it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what it is. Huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So, you do still have your silver here, that even if you explode, you don't lose. There's no penalty for.
I'm going to spend my silver.
You don't have to spend it before.
Okay.
You can explode before.
Okay.
You can explode and then spend
Okay.
it.
Thank you.
So.
One pumpkin.
My goodness. Holy guacamole, Batman.
3.
So, now you explode.
Yep.
Okay. But, I know you're going to be spending
Yep.
this. The only downside is that happens on the score phase, which comes up here. So, even though you are further, I will get this.
Yep, that's
because you don't get that until the score phase.
Right.
We're just spending it now so we don't forget.
Right.
My goodness, you had a really good round. Okay, black. Mom does have, so I'm gonna go ahead. You can put that back in your bag. I moved your droplet for you.
Thank you.
You will receive a ruby. Ruby, ruby, ruby. I'm trying to straighten that up. Green in last or second to last. I do have in my last position, so I will get a ruby. And purple. I know you have 7 points of purple. I have 2 points of purple. You can buy 2 chips up to 7. So I think the only thing you could do if you wanted to pick up 2 is a pumpkin and a green. If you want to buy 2 separate chips.
That's what I'll do.
Okay. Good work. Nicely done. My purple's only added up to 2, so I won't get the bonus out of that. You did not stop on a ruby space.
Nope.
And victory points. You are getting, I believe, 12.
12.
Holy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 9 for the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is looking like flip-flop last night.
Yep.
Buy power. I have 26. I go first this round.
Yep.
I'm buying my 6 pumpkin and a 4 green. You have 30. Holy.
I'm buying a 6 pumpkin.
You will have 8 left over.
And
which you could do a 2 green, a yellow, 1.
2 green.
2 green.
Yes, please.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Very, very welcome. If you have 2 rubies, you can move your droplet up by 1 if you want to, because you don't have your flask. Or, remember, 2 rubies at the end of the game does get you a victory point. Your flask is already good, but do you want to move your droplet up a bonus?
This last round?
We're going into the last round.
Yeah.
So remember, those 2 are worth a victory point by themselves. Or you can move your droplet up by 1.
No, I'll leave her.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a tough call. So we'll go ahead and restart. And so the last round we do play the standard way, where we'll both kind of pull our things out at the same time.
Stay put.
Oh, you know it's not gonna. And I'm currently receiving 3 rat tails. 1, 2, 3. So I get like a one head start on you. I'm at least happy I have a flask. We both still have our gold, so this is for every 2, 4, and 6, as well as every purple and local weed still in our bag. We'll get 2 victory points. Otherwise, the chip by itself is only worth 2. So.
And I just flung him.
I do believe you were at the 3, because I had 1. Yeah, I was starting 1 ahead of you. So I'll help you out here.
Thank you.
And I'll see if I can get your board squared up for the camera. It's gonna
It just
it's
keeps
gonna
whipping
do
around
its
now.
thing. The last of the fortune teller.
Any player who gets to roll the die this round rolls twice.
Oh, okay. So what I'll do is just put her on that. So, mix these up. You and I will do the whole... We'll pull one out at the same time, but if you're done, just don't have anything in your hand. Ready? Oh, of course. I start on my white one. Mom is at a pumpkin. I'm at 1 of 7. Mom is at 0 of 7. Going into the last round. I'm 5 behind. There's a pumpkin. Mom draws her black. Doesn't do any favors besides getting you a ruby this round. There's my purple. Doesn't do me any favors because don't need to buy stuff anymore. Mom's at 2. I'm at 1. We continue. There's another purple. Mom, is that your 1?
6.
Ah!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Of course you draw your 6. You have 2 of those. So do I, but... Did I draw a red? Okay. Your previous was not a white, so that won't do you any favors. My blue did not land on a victory place, or on a ruby space. Hey, there's my 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh, there's my 2. I'm at 3.
I'm at 3.
Yep, and you don't have your toadstool out, so I won't get to move a bonus space. So, that is going to move 3 spaces. Not a bad time to draw it. Ready? Mine will move. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you are at 4. You're still technically safe. Ready? Holy pumpkin, Batman. You're at 4. I'm at 3. Alright, there's my... So now my 1s are good.
5. I'm at 5.
So, there is one that will put you over. Do you wish to flask right now? So you'd be back to safe. Or you can wait until the next white, as long as it's not the 3 that would put you over.
I'm going to flask it.
Okay. Yeah, there's no reason not to flask the last round. The unused flask doesn't do you any good.
Yep.
So, you always want to use the last round if you can help it. Okay, that'll move me a bonus
4.
space. I'm at 4.
4.
So I'm at 4, you're at 4? Alright. You have not drawn your reds, have you?
No.
You are now at 5. There's now one thing that can send you over, and you don't have the safety of your flask or that anymore. So, fair warning. You're still safe. So that's, what, 6?
I believe so.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are now 2 chips that put you over in there.
Okay.
So consider before drawing. Remember, you just fake the draw. You have a 5-point lead. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm at 5 on the nose. Oh, so now I have one that puts me over. Oh, Mom's still going. See, and I have. Are you on a ruby space? No. Otherwise, I would have gotten you 2 more victory points. Part of me is debating about stopping. Because if I stop now, I know I have some high value stuff in here for the victory point thing. Then I don't go over. And so, obviously, there's no buy. This is just for the folks at home. You know this part.
Yep.
If you don't explode, obviously, you don't need to buy anything in the last round. You take whatever the buy power is, divided by 5. That's how many points you get. So right now, I'm at the 5. I have to make it all the way up to here to get another 1 point out of it. Okay. Was the last one you played a white?
Nope. It was a blue.
Okay. So, yeah, that won't do you any favors. Oh, of course.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, now I don't really have any choice. Okay. And you're probably trying to make it around to your overflow. If you're wondering what these little extra things are, didn't come in the base game, came in the herb witches. This is overflow. So if you make it past here, they'll go into here. You don't get the color bonus off of whatever goes in here anymore. You just add up the values of the chips and divide by 2. You get that many victory points, which is actually pretty cool.
Yep.
Well, I don't have a choice anymore. Okay. Oh, you couldn't just land one space further. Nope, he goes right there. Well, you finally got your red. But you only have one number 1 left. And what are you at? You're at 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 2 chips that put you over. There's still only 1 chip that puts me over. And you know I'm gonna draw it. That I do believe explodes you. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have exploded.
Yep.
Sorry, you didn't make it to your overflow.
That's okay. That's all right.
You know, there might be hope. But the question is, do I stop now? And because I'll get to roll that twice if I don't explode.
Yep.
And I can. We both still get to use the victory point thing. But do I gamble for 1 more and try to get up to? You're out. So
I know.
I'm gonna stop. That's too risky for me right now. Even though I've got this guy. If I would have gone 1 more, we'll do what is the deal or no deal thing, where it's like, well, if you would have gone, what would you have done? See, I would have been fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would have flasked it. Oh, this is pain. This is painful.
Wow.
And I would have stopped there because I would have been 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the nose. Oh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay,
Yep.
so I'm gonna put these in because we're gonna have to deal with that once we get to the victory points.
Yep.
So you exploded.
Yep.
So I will roll this twice. Droplet moves forward 1, doesn't do me any favors. 1 victory point, which might do me a favor. Oh, did go and be close. So let's put that back. The black one will get you a ruby, which could actually matter. Green in your last or second to last? No. Purple will not matter this round because it's only for buying an additional chip. It's not part of the divide by 5 business. Neither of us stopped on a ruby space, so that's not going to do us any favors. We go to your option of, do you want to take 12 victory points, or do you want to take what would be 5 victory points? What would you prefer? 12 or 5? What sounds
12.
better? I thought so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you have an option here on your victory point phase. Do you wish to spend the coin to check the bag? Every 2, 4, 6 loco weed and a purple in here will get you 2, or this by itself gets you 2 points.
I'm gonna check my bag.
You're gonna spend it. All right.
Dump them out and see what we got.
You get 2, 4, 6 points. Worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm just, while I'm here, I'm just gonna give you your point for the rubies.
Yep.
So you end on 62 points. That's hey, compared to last night, that's a good score.
That's a good score.
Last night it was what 42 to 37 or something like that.
Something like that.
It was low scoring. So my side of life, I will get 11 for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I should have flipped your 50-point counter over. So I'll do that now. We're both at our 50. I take 28 divided by 5, but no rounding up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I better spend this. Okay. I will get 6 points as well. 2 purples and this. Sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mom wins it by a point. 111, or not 111. Sorry, 62 to 61. You win it by 1 point. Holy, wow! Good job.
Thank you.
Oh, you can't get a better game than that. Oh, and if I didn't stop when I did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a. Good game. That's fun. This we talk about this one a lot. This is one of our favorite games. We'd say that pretty much every game we played so far is one of our favorite games, but we want to play games that we like early on, and then we'll start trying out other games. Maybe we'll start doing reviews at some point. We're debating about doing a playthrough video and a review video. We're thinking about it. If you'd like to see just a shorter condensed review video, please let us know. What do you think of the game?
I like this game. It's fun and you just gotta. If you explode, you explode.
Yeah, and there's not a ton of like critical thinking to it. Like it's a silly push your luck at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's cool trying to come up with a strategy. Like in this one, like I saw trying to combine the yellow and the red. If the red comes out and lets my white one move in extra space, and the yellow puts the one back, you might get to leapfrog, which is that would have been so cool. And you and I both get to pull it off once, which is fun. The loco weed was actually kind of cool. It's sad that we pulled it so late.
Yeah, and I guess the fact too is that if you have enough nerve to try to get to here.
Yeah. Oh, and to try to go to the overflow pot. It's fun to try to get to it. Especially if like one of us is out to like a hefty lead, it's fun to try it. But like even late game here, it's fun to try to do it. I knew with what I had left, I probably couldn't get around because let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1. That would have been a tough pull for me to try to do. It was plausible, but not likely.
Yeah.
And then we've tried the Alchemist expansion. So yeah, this is with Quacks of Quedlinburg and the Herb Witches, and then we're using the bit up, the Geek Up bit sets from Board Game Geek, which we love these tokens, the boxes, the bags. It's pricey, but it's as much as we play this, it's been a worthwhile investment. But we've tried the Alchemist, and we really don't like it. At least as is. We think at some point we might try with a house rule on that game, where we both have to take the same patient.
I think
because it seemed like the patients that you take, some are way better than the others. So I think if we both had the same one, it kind of evens the playing field. Like, because out here, it's like you have the choice of everything the same. And it's just how you build. And at least in that one, I think it would even that out.
I agree. It's like
because the game that we played, we had two different patients we were trying to do, and it gets you a whole different board, and it makes you want to build because for each different color you have, you move on that board a little bit further, and if you get up to 7, you go up, and if your neighbor explodes, you go up 1 on it, and you get a bonus for how far you go up on that track every round. And playing with different patients, like yours was great early. Mine was a late game. Holy, like, and we lapped the board. Like, it was like 112, and then you ended at 80 something.
I think so.
But it was such a swing. Where normally games end for us this close. It's usually within anywhere from 1 to 10 points, where that was at least a 20, 30 point swing. So but granted, it was one time playing it. Yeah. So we
gotta give it a chance.
Yeah, and we didn't want to record it here. One, it's a Space Hog 2. We're not a fan of it with that one play, and right now we're trying to do stuff we like. And hey, speaking of liking, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Wait, look that way, and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We have a goal of trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2022, so please help us out. It's a freebie. All you have to do is hit that button, and I'll let you know whenever we post new videos. Tom and Mom Play is going to be out on Thursdays here on the channel. Comment down below on what game you'd like to see us play next. Oh, and we have our own Facebook group now. Mom isn't on social media, but I do share every message and post her way as well. And
thank you.
And
And
you're welcome. And thank you for joining. Thank you for all the posts, messages, kind words that you have all sent. We appreciate you greatly.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Thank you. Thanks for
Bye.
watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.